Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
Every year I do this thing where I hover over a tiny fire. I close my eyes and blow really hard. And then people cheer. It's what we call celebrating. We do it for all kinds of reasons. Sometimes it's tradition. Sometimes it's because we achieved something.
Drum roll and applause for Oppo of DOSOPPOS.
Sometimes it's because we were born or found someone or found ourselves. Sometimes it's loud and sometimes it's quiet. But at its core, a celebration is really just a moment we agree to freeze time to say, that was good. Recently, we celebrated my wife's birthday. We went to one of our favorite places, a place that celebrates beauty. At the 1906 restaurant in Longwood Gardens, we had a 5-course blind tasting menu, which basically means they don't tell you what you're eating, and somehow you're okay with that. We started off with some wine.
Just leave this bottle on the table.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty.
The flower salad was simple and delicious. 8 out of 10. The bisque. As you could tell by the look on my face, it was out of this world. 10 out of 10. Next up was our palate cleanser, and I never had anything like it. 9 out of 10. The pasta dish was rich and creamy. It reminded me of an elevated mac and cheese. 8 out of 10. The duck breast, it was okay. 6 out of 10.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
We finished things off with a masterpiece of a dessert. It was as creative as it was delicious. 10 out of 10. We explored the grounds and soaked up the beauty of our surroundings. Every glance felt like a celebration of life. We wandered together, taking it all in, as if the world slowed down just for us. The sound of bells draws us in, and soon we were standing in awe as water leapt and danced, perfectly choreographed to music. It felt like they were honoring this moment, like a celebration of water's wild freedom. As the show fades, we continue our walk, surrounded by endless beauty. Hand in hand, through winding paths, every turn revealing new colors, textures, and moments to take in. Gardens full of blooms and towering greenery. This is a place where everything's alive, but somehow still perfectly in place. day gives way to night, the air grows quieter, and the gardens feel even more magical, more peaceful, timeless, and unforgettable. Under the glow of the evening, it feels like the whole garden is celebrating love, our love, still blooming, still timeless. A few days later, we found ourselves celebrating again, this time our first wedding anniversary, with wine, cheese,
It's okay.
bread, pizza, and fish, but not to eat. It was a beautiful day in a calm atmosphere. We began with a tasting. We savored the depth of red wines and the brightness of a few whites. Each sip seemed to carry its own story, paired with bites of creamy brie and fresh bread. Then a sparkling glass of champagne, gifted in celebration of the day. We ate, drank, and ate some more, just enjoying each other's company. When we finished, we let curiosity guide us. We checked out the pond where the water rippled gently as we sat there grateful for the moment. It wasn't just about the wine or the food, but pausing to celebrate us together. Anniversaries are interesting because they don't mark the event exactly. They mark the echo, but even echoes are worth honoring. Then a few days after that, at the Mann Center in Philadelphia, we joined thousands of people we'd never met to celebrate something else, something bigger. This wasn't our moment, it was ours. Nas performed Illmatic with a full orchestra, a celebration of an album that shaped a generation, a genre that shaped so many lives.
We bring that concert to you with the mighty Philadelphia Orchestra featuring Nas. This is
Which also happens to be one of my favorite albums of all time. Even though I didn't grow up in Queensbridge, I still knew all the words. So why do we celebrate? Maybe it's because life moves fast. And most of the time, it doesn't stop to tell you when something's worth remembering. So we make it stop. Just for a moment.